It's a beautiful day today in the neighborhood. Welcome to Monday, another wonderful Monday and brand new possibilities with God. Welcome. Do you know there was a Bible verse that Jesus told his disciple to mind your own business? Yeah, mind your own business. Is that what Jesus said? Well, not in so many words, but I'll turn to it in a minute. But the other day, I was headed out on a journey with a friend. The friend drove in front, I drove behind, and we drove down the same road. And I realized when we finally got there that even though we drove down the same road, I had a very different experience from my friend. So in essence, my friend and I drove down different roads. So what has this got to do with my spiritual life? Well, I'm glad you asked, because as we're going into the new year, it's very easy to compare yourself to somebody else and say, well, this person is doing this, therefore I should do it. This person has started this, therefore I should start it. This person has gone here, therefore I should do it. Because we're getting towards the end of the year, you've been asked to do all this, set your New Year's resolution and all that. But in my last few messages, I've been talking about staying focused. And today, my message to you is walk your own path. Walk your own path. You know, it's said of identical twins that they are identical. Everything looks alike, but the fingerprints are different. So even if they were born from the same egg and fertilized by the same egg and broken up by the same egg and delivered by the same person, they are very different. Not to talk about you and I and your brother or your sister or your cousin or your best friend. You're very different. The path God has called you to is not the path He has called me to. And what I have to do is stay focused and mind my own business. So back to that. Where did Jesus tell his disciple to mind his own business? Turn with me. Turn to John. I'm going to have you turn to John 21. We're going to look at verse 22. John 21 verse 22. Actually, let's start from verse 19. But here Jesus was talking to his disciples, picking it up in verse 19. Jesus said this to him, this is Peter, to let him know by what death he's going to die. But Jesus told him, which is Peter, follow me. Then, and the Bible goes on to say, Peter turned around and saw behind them the disciple Jesus loved and the one who leaned on him over to Jesus during supper and asked the Lord, Lord, will he betray you? Lord, will he betray you? And what did Jesus say to him? And Jesus replied, if I want him to remain here alive until I return, what is that to you? As for you, follow me. So this is my way. You know, he told him, look, mind your own business. Even if I want him to stay here alive until I come back, that's none of your own beeswax, as I say. That's none of your own business. So going into this new year, 2022, what's the message for you? I've said stay focused. I'm going to say it in a different way. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. You walk your own path. You walk the path that the Lord has called you to walk. Don't be concerned about your neighbor or your brother or your sister or your cousin or your best friend or your identical twin or your non-identical twin. You walk your own path. Let me show you a different way. And I'll have you turn to Luke chapter 9. Luke chapter 9, and we're going to look at verse 23. Luke chapter 9 verse 23. This is from the New King James. Luke chapter 9 23 said, this is Jesus talking. Then he said to them all, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross daily and follow me. Let him deny himself, take up his cross daily and follow me. Not follow the latest trend or the newest flavor in town. Take up his cross and follow me. So that's my message for you going into this new year. Take up your cross and follow him. Don't be concerned about what your neighbor is doing or what they're achieving, you take up your cross and follow him. There are great things for you to achieve in this coming year. You need to be equipped to achieve them. So go in prayer, find out what it is, stay focused, achieve those things he's sent you to do, and you will have a fulfilled life. It's a beautiful day today in the neighborhood.